10 secrets about Taj Mahal. Let's check this out. नमस्ते, मेरा चैनल थिंकिंग नाश में आपका स्वागत है। मेरा नाम नाश है and I'm from Mexico. Welcome to my channel, the channel where we talk and react things related to India. So thank you so much for passing by one more day. You know, mi casa is tu casa. So hopefully you enjoyed here, and if it's like that, don't forget to give thumbs up to this video and as well subscribe here and follow me in my Instagram or here, somewhere here, thinking.nash. So today I'm really looking forward to see this video because one of the main reasons as well, or one of the things I'm really looking forward to see is the Taj Mahal. Well, it's like an iconic part of India. So of course, like I hear people say you are not in India if you don't see the Taj Mahal. So I'm looking forward to see this video to see what more about and learn more about this wonderful building, and then just talk about it. You know, I'm really looking forward. Then let's check it, and then just we talk about it. Edwin Arnold.
The world has some amazingly beautiful places and some amazingly beautiful people and cultures. Cultures that have worked together to create great works of art and structures that stick out in the world and have lasted through the sands of times for many generations to marvel at. And here on FTD Facts, considering we were talking about peoples and cultures, we decided we need to look at one of these amazing structures in detail. And that is the Taj Mahal. She's old, she's elegant, and she is beautiful. How's it going, guys? My name is Dave Wappel. Welcome to FTD Facts. Now, for those who are just coming here for the first time, this is a channel where we look at a lot of people, cultures, and places and countries from all around the world. And considering we got a lot of people from India and Pakistan, we figured that, you know what, screw it. Today, we're going to talk about the Taj Mahal because, you know, we've never really looked at structures before, and I kind of find them fascinating, like, you know, the Freedom Tower in New York, the CN Tower in Toronto. But here, the Taj Mahal is just so beautiful that it's got to be talked about. Now, before I get in this video, guys, I want to know from all you out there who watch this channel, why do you guys like coming to this channel? What is your favorite thing about FTD Facts? What do you come here for? And as well, before I get in this video, I want to let you guys know to sign up for our mailing list, because at the first of every single month, we mail out our production schedule so you guys have an idea of what we're doing for future videos. And if you guys want to contribute facts towards those videos, or if you're from a place that we're going to talk about and you want to send us a photo or anything, hey, we'll feature you in an episode. And also here we take requests for future videos, so be sure to leave one down there. So the Taj Mahal, she was built in 1632 to 1653, designed by a man named Ustad Ahmad Lahori. However, when I see the Taj Mahal, I kind of wonder myself, why was this thing built in the first place? Was it a fort? Was it, you know, an offensive or defensive structure? What was the purpose of it? Well, it was commissioned by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, who built this structure as a tomb for his wife Mumtaz. And it took 22,000 of his followers to finish building this thing in 1643. And as well, they added some small things to the Taj Mahal with minor construction that took 10 years. And on top of that, to get the goods to the construction site, it apparently took 1,000 elephants to move all these goods. Now, the famous shape of the Taj Mahal, the one that makes it stick out compared to other buildings, is called Mughal architecture. But it wasn't just Mughal architecture, because it also incorporated elements from Persian architecture. Now, the tomb itself is made up of complete marble, and it is uniquely designed so that if the structure was to collapse, it would fall away from the tomb of Mumtaz. And of course, within these tombs is the sarcophagi of the emperor and his wife. Now, although the sarcophagi are located within the tomb, some of you may not know that these tombs are not actually their graves, because they are located at a much lower level. And the reason for this is because Muslim tradition forbids elaborate decoration of a tomb, thus they had to be placed in a crypt below. And throughout history, the Taj Mahal has been a symbol of India, a symbol of just amazing beauty. However, during the Indian Rebellion of 1857, the British chiseled out precious stones and gems that were hidden in the walls. And although the British did take these gems, they did definitely give something back. and that is the 300-meter garden that sits in front of the Taj Mahal. It was because of British Viceroy Lord Curzon who created the restoration projects for the Taj Mahal in 1908. And it was during these years that they remodeled the garden to have a more British look. That's what it looks like today.
Okay.
The Taj Mahal may be a building that if you look at, you might say, man, that might be one expensive building to make. And indeed you are right. Because in today's world, if you were to build it, it would cost 52.8 billion Indian rupees, or $827 million in the United States as of 2015. And although the Taj Mahal is a beautiful symbol, with beauty sometimes comes worry. Throughout the 20th century, the Taj Mahal became a very concerned subject for India, because during this time there were several breakouts of wars, and the people of India wondered how could we protect this building from being destroyed from bombings and attacks. The answer was scaffolding. During the Second World War in 1942, and even later in the Pakistan-India War of 1947, scaffolding was placed on top of the structure to keep it hidden or protected from bombings.
Okay.
But in today's world, intentional destruction is not the major concern for the Taj Mahal. Because did you know that the government of India has strict laws about CO2 emissions for the area that equals 10,400 square kilometers around the Taj Mahal? Basically, they have a law that pretty much states that not many cars and trucks are allowed to go near the Taj Mahal. The reason for this is because carbon emissions were making the marble turn to a yellow instead of it being its pearly white. As well, throughout this century, there have been changes in the tides in the Yamuna River, and many people are concerned that the Taj Mahal may one day fall into the river. But that's it, guys. I know this is a shorter video than our regular ones, but for me, I really like the Taj Mahal, and I think it's amazing to talk about. And probably one of my most favorite things about the Taj Mahal is how the water from the garden reflects the whole image of the Taj Mahal. But thanks for watching our first video on our structures, and hopefully we'll be able to do many more. Of course.
Wow, that was very, very interesting to know. Like, I think that, like, I hear before that this building was a building of love. But it's really, really interesting to see all the story as well, all how the story of India just related as well all the time, and I think so every time will be related to with the Brits, and it's very sad as well that some stones were removed from it, but as well in the other side as well the garden that is there. Hopefully soon I will be able to see this wonderful place and just to be amazed. I hear as well before about how the contamination was affecting the Taj Mahal, and as well I have learned what I have read that to be able to see it better you have to be like really, really early in the morning. So actually even I mentalized now that when it's time to visit the Taj Mahal I have to be there around 5 in the morning, something like that, even earlier, to be able to enjoy it without being too crowded, because I can imagine that must be one of the most crowded places that people want to see and enjoy, because it must be just a majestic place that will just make your jaw drop. And it's very, very interesting to try to see more and learn more about this, because when you learn more about a place that you are going to visit, you can enjoy it and appreciate it even more. I never knew about that, the fear that was about the bombs on the war. And yes, actually it's something I never think about, how these kind of places couldn't be affected for the war and not exist anymore. So thanks God nothing happened to it, and we still can enjoy this kind of architecture, this kind of, just imagine like how will be if you have a time travel machine and you can go back in time and just be there when they are building it. Must be just crazy and unbelievable, because even with the machines that we have now, with all the things, technology we have seen in that time when it was built, with the elephants moving all that marble, must be just amazing experience. So thank you so much guys for recommending me this video, because once again it's just wonderful to see all these beautiful things that India has to offer, and especially a big landmark like is Taj Mahal, a place that maybe 3 years ago I would say I would never go to see it, and now I can't wait to be there. So thank you so much. Leave all your comments there. You know that I always love to read your comments, and if you like this video, thumbs up, and see you tomorrow guys. Have a wonderful night.